Hello.
I was about to say, welcome. Hello, Matt. What are we doing today?
We're talking about earning a living by living your dream,
Yes, that's right.
right?
Yeah, that's
Okay.
kind of the topic.
Okay. I guess that's worth talking about.
I guess, huh?
I don't know.
Millions of people that are wondering what are they going to do after they get their job taken by the robots and the automation. Have you guys seen how Tesla has now this crusher that just like that, in one crush, they make a car? Maybe
Amazing.
I'm exaggerating. Maybe it's not one crush, but yes,
Yeah.
these cars are gonna be made so quickly without so many humans involved.
Mhm.
So jobs are going away. So through this show, the Earning Your Living by Living Your Dream show, we are inviting everyone to, well, be creative, out of their heart. What do you want to
Mhm.
sell? What do you want to do so that you can make your business friends and you can always have projects where you have fun and
Mhm.
people just like you are doing that project with your vision, and then you help others with their projects with their vision. It's a
Yeah. I
lot of
gotta say, you guys, you watching are super unique. You're not just, even if you have an amazing, job, you're a physical therapist or something, you're so much more than that. You got tons of other talents and ways to express yourself and contribute and have fun and combine with that. So even if your job's not in danger, let's have some more fun.
yeah
Yeah. Yeah.
like
And it's-
we met a nurse that she just couldn't take it, and finally, I think after 6 years, I know other nurses last longer than that. It's just that she saw that she just couldn't anymore, and she said goodbye to her job. But what she really lights up on is on traveling. So she's going to travel a little bit here and there. And also, she lights up on doing a project for nurses burnout. So to help nurses not get burned out like her, because it's really tough in that industry, the nursing industry. And she knows what's happening, and she's got a great program coming for all the hospitals in the world. So now she's going to get to travel everywhere. She loves to travel, and she loves to help people, and especially nurses. Yeah, isn't that cool?
That's
Yeah, it
really
really
cool.
is.
Yeah, and she's not going to take big risks, because all she's doing is she's going to make some calls. She's already paying her cell phone. Might as well put it to work. Make some calls. She's going to call some hospitals together with other people that are very curious about creating better hospital training for everyone, for the nurses to talk to the doctors, for the doctors to the clients, etc. So let's see what happens there. It's not a high risk. She's gonna make some calls and create some training packages for these hospitals.
Mhm.
Yeah.
May sound boring to you, but she is so lit up about it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's right.
How do I find what I'm good at, Mariana?
Well, look right there. You're acting already and entertaining. And you made
Oh,
Bruce and Cedriana laugh. So
aren't you a great coach? What did you say, Cedric?
I said you're good at facial expressions for one.
Ah,
Exactly.
yeah. And then, and what project did we do last week, Matt?
we're filming a TV show.
Yeah. We filmed together with other people that are also curious about filming and producing.
Hmm.
And we made an episode about Matt and his friend Johnny saving a woman from boredom.
We're allowed to just do that? I thought you had to get like take acting classes for a few years and get an agent and,
Mm.
you know, join a studio, you
None
know.
of that. Mm-mm.
Oh,
Well,
okay.
yeah.
That's incredible. I mean, if we're gonna put it out on YouTube together, and once it's edited, it may take a couple of months, but we got all the scenes now, and some of them are pretty good scenes there.
Raunchy. Sorry.
Oh, now you've got us curious.
Yeah,
Some
super fun.
see lots
Yes.
of lots of cheeks.
Yeah, let's say I got to see a lot of cheeks.
Cheeks.
In a fun way. I mean, running around. Oh my God.
What other kind of way is there? I don't know.
I don't know. I don't want people to think, some things, but it's
Oh,
not what
right.
you're thinking, guys out there.
Dirty, dirty, dirty.
It has to do with a retail store and two guys that just came from the future. So,
Yeah. Hey,
That's a good one.
You can't take clothes with you through time. It's just everybody knows that.
yeah. Oops. So there. Who, I was at Dell Computers in a cubicle 10 years ago. If you would have told me, you know what, Mariana, your coaching career is going to take you to being a film producer with two crazy guys, and they're going to be jumping and running around in a retail store trying to put on some clothes on quick because they just came from the future, I would have never, ever imagined that would happen ever.
No.
But that's what you can do if you guys are still maybe in a corporate job or in a cubicle or in a job that you don't like. You can totally jump in to do some mini pilot projects. So we call them seed projects, and you get your friends, you gather some people, you can do some trainings, some film, some classes, some events, some workshops. You can also sell your own products. What else? Services, you name it. There's so many. Cedriana, for
Mhm.
example, what did you find that you also found your tribe in one of your projects?
Yes. Well, I was just going to say that when Matt talked about that whole, like, in order to act, you have to have an agent, do this, do that. I went through all of that quite a number of years ago. And it was not fun. The acting was fun, but everything else was not fun about it. And that was about 15, 16 or so years ago. Now things have changed so much. Like, business is going towards entertainment and celebration and fun. And I mean, even this weekend, the boys made $100 because out of their collaboration and having fun doing a
Mhm.
scooter show.
Cool.
Yeah. Take any
Yeah.
topic, it could even be like mortgage lending. You'll find somebody that's having a lot of fun with it and they're doing pretty well.
Yeah. Yeah. Fun within the team. Everybody not knocking each other out. They have a system that people don't have opinions about each other And if they do, they give each other feedback. They have a structure of feedback, of acknowledgments, of yielding, and yeah, keeping the heart open. And it starts from the CEO. We know that mortgage title company person, and they are winning big time.
Ooh.
Yeah. Bruce.
Well, I like
All by, I was gonna say, all by loving what they're doing. You know, they're having fun, as Matt said. You might find a lot of people doing finance work, but the ones that are having really fun with it and having, you know, making it a game for themselves, the most likely you're going to see those people are the ones having the success, because it's all about fun.
Yeah. That's right.
Doing the things you love
Yep. It's
to make
attraction.
to earn your living.
Earning your living by living your dream.
Yeah.
Adriana, what were you gonna say?
Oh, so when you were talking about how many years ago you were at Dell, you would have never thought that this could happen.
Ever.
And that kind of reminded me, it's because of this method of collaboration. You can't even, it doesn't come from our head and thinking, it comes from our connection and our play and what lights everybody up and how to read that.
Yeah.
And then boom, a project's there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, exactly. Yes. Well said.
And today's topic in this video is about creating your blueprint. Because if one starts to draw the blueprint, you're gonna see that you can draw stuff, and then some things you're gonna have to erase and redraw. But it starts growing with you and your team. Like, for example, this weekend, we're going to have an Earning Your Living by Living Your Dream event, a weekend event. And it is so much fun because we get to try to pick out a venue. So I had two options. They didn't work because one of them was in a college, but they open up until September. The classrooms, they're awesome. These classrooms are awesome. So they would totally work for this Earning Your Living by Living Your Dream workshop, but they're open until September. And then the other one is a building where they have this nice conference room with a big monitor, etc. But then Matt also has a friend in another building with a super nice conference room. And Matt is on my team for that event, for that workshop. And we're a team. And as a team, I mean, I was like, oh my gosh, where are we gonna get a venue? Where? And then I called Matt. I asked him, hey, what do we got? What resources do we have? You know, and he came up with this person that he knows, and right away we went to see the conference room. It's amazing. It's got an amazing view and two big monitors, everything Wi-Fi, everything amazing. And we didn't have to do anything. And it's free. It's at no cost. Why? Because we're using the trust that Matt has with that person, with the owner of that floor of that building. So it's about creating so many things together and drawing it. And okay, here's the venue. Okay, here are the participants. Here's the registration form. How do we charge? Okay, we use this and that. So many forms of charging money now. Venmo or Zelle or Cash App or PayPal or you name it, Square. So drawing it out. But what happens, Bruce, if we put the concrete first and then, you know?
Yes, well, in construction world, if you're laying a floor and you forget to put the pipes and the wiring that have to go through to the other sides, and you put down the concrete and then realize where the pipes aren't down yet, what happens? You got to rip up the whole entire floor and start over. And many times new entrepreneurs do that. And we're all kind of think, oh, I want to do this game. And they buy the equipment, they get the place, they put a rent down on a building or a storefront. And then they say, okay, now I have everything in here that and have a lot of expense. And then they start to say, okay, now I'm open for business. And we're saying the blueprint is you take the steps beforehand, you work up to that. For example, I learned a while back, we had a project, I got all excited and I bought all this equipment. And as the project started to take fold and started to move forward, I realized half the stuff I had was not the right equipment we needed. And I had to return it. I had to find ways, one or two pieces he couldn't return, I had to try to sell it, and you realized
Yeah.
because you're doing too fast.
Moving too fast.
Without having so it's kind of like when the need arises, okay, well, like you said, we need a room now. I've had this event coming up and now we need a room. What resources do we have? And you go with those. And now you're gonna have this great room, great, like you said, great technology, beautiful view, a perfect place to do one of these kind of trainings. So very exciting. But that wasn't one that you went out and got the room first and said, okay, now we have a room, let's have an event. It was like, we have it going on, there's people coming, let's get the room now.
And he was
So
happy to
it's
help
just-
because he sees how much of a service or how much in service me and Mariana are.
Yeah,
He knows that. And so people will come to your aid,
Yeah.
without spending all this money. And then now there's like pressure for it to work because you already spent all this money,
yeah.
But
that.
that's a great example, Matt. Yeah, because now it's free. That conference room is free. So the less pressure, the better.
Yeah.
Exactly.
But if we would have paid for it and okay, now we got to get 10 more people in to be able to make the money. We start with these seed projects. The workshop is amazing, earning your living. People are coming already that they want to know their pieces of their puzzle and seeing what else fits for them, and their life will change, just like Matt's life. What?
By the way, if you're watching at this point, that means one of us maybe sent this video to you and we want you to come.
Come to our workshop. Like Matt's life was, you were a trainer, a personal trainer, Matt.
Oh yeah.
Before this was, I don't know, 4 or 5 months ago, right? Or so.
Yeah,
maybe?
like November.
November. Okay.
Yeah.
November. So that's like November, December, January, February, March, April, May.
Like 6,
and
7.
7 months.
8.
Yeah. hmm
Wow.
So, but now, so quickly, even before the 7 months, he's already acting and entertaining and doing all kinds of projects.
Coaching and training and hunting and selling and poaching and trapping.
Coaching and photo shoots too.
Photo shoots, singing, dancing, saxophone
Playing
playing.
saxophone. Boy, his life has changed.
Yeah. People ask me, so what do you do? And they're like expecting a simple answer. And it's just like,
What do you not do?
Right.
Yeah, entrepreneurship.
Yeah, that's the general, that's true. Entrepreneurship, that's what we do. Yeah. And there's small projects, medium projects, large projects. Some projects will generate money right away, others in medium term, long term. So you never know. You never know what's gonna happen.
Right.
Adriana, you were in a job selling Volkswagen before, right? And doing some
Yes.
jobs here and there.
I think that was my last quote unquote full-time job was at
Job.
CW. I was just looking for a full-time job, and that was the only thing I could find, man. I previously had tried for years to find a professional full-time job, and man, could not find one. Maybe because I didn't want to find one, but I did try.
And so after that,
And after Volkswagen,
now you are a muse coach. You are a team office coach too. You do team office parties.
Mhm.
What else, Cedric? A flirt
Flirt
coach.
coach.
She's a flirt coach too.
Working on a nightclub or something like that too.
Oh gosh,
Yeah.
dancing has to be there somewhere, Matt.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I mean, your
you're right.
disco ball says it in the background there.
Yeah, yeah.
And so all these things, Cedriana is now
Mhm.
entrepreneur coach for the how to coach your guy kind of coach.
Yeah, we had a
too.
class with that.
Yeah, I mean, boy, done a lot of things.
Wow.
And also, Bruce, you were a corporate trainer before,
Right.
and now you are a manager of projects. You're a corporate trainer, filmmaker, film
Mhm.
producer.
Yeah.
so,
Mhm.
I mean, okay, I was at Dell in a cubicle, and like I shared earlier, I mean, now I coach, I produce films, I'm a talk show host,
Yep.
so it just it's getting better and better, better and better by the month, by the day. Corporate trainer too. I mean, you name it, we're doing it. Why? Because we know that jobs, they're not going to do it for us. We've already tried them. They're not going to do it for us. They're not something from our heart. So we invite everyone that wants to stop working for somebody else's dream, and if you want to start a seed project, contact us. We would love to support you. We would love to get your life a little bit crazier and
Yeah.
wilder and more exciting, with people that you love. Okay, yeah, Citriana.
Cedric. Cedric.
There you
Come
go.
on.
Okay, so thank you very much for listening in. In the next videos, we will have other business owners that are gonna join us, and we're gonna interview them just like last week's. Okay, talk
Yeah.
to
See you this weekend if you're lucky.
yeah, come this weekend if you're lucky. Yeah. All
Yeah,
right,
if you dare.
if you dare. Yeah.
That
Okay.
too.
Bye bye, everybody.
Bye.
Bye.